Hi, am I on the air?
Yep.
Fuck.
Thanks.
Do I have everybody's attention now? Do I have everybody's attention now?
Don, I got you.
Do I have everybody's
Sunday
attention
night.
now?
You put them cameras on me, then you must be willing to get that heart touch. This a must-see feeling. The news ain't good, then it must be villain. So I say a tag round it, I don't trust these ceilings. Spread across your nose, and I'm on your ear. Highest necks on the cloud, hammer in the air. Sunday nights, prime time. I flex mine better. Voltron transform to DX Don. Mega and off-scene. You probably think I'm nice, cause I slow like a stream to your wireless device. And the smoke all the steam on any given night. How short like a piece of any given slice. And for the latest and what is best about, I tune in and tune the rest out. Don, you gotta tell them, am I in the clear? Is this thing on? Am I on the air? On the air?
Hi, am I on the air? Aw, yeah, what is going down, everybody? Welcome back to the greatest entertainment show in the world, and that is Am I on the Air? I'm your host, Don Mega, and I welcome you to the show. It is July the 26th. We are broadcasting live here from the Arizona home base, Red Dragons Radio Studios, so glad to be back. Couple days later than normal. I do apologize, but there was a method behind it, and that was to make sure we got all the news together from San Diego Comic-Con. This is the mecca of entertainment news for the year, basically, where we get to see the first footage of things, casting news, all kinds of stuff. So, the whole weekend rolls in, and then Monday kind of wraps up, all the news kind of getting compiled, and so here I am to get this thing blasted out for you all. It is season 13, episode 3. Tonight's show is titled, I Need Friends. And I hope you can guess what that's from, and that's going to be one of our awesome trailers that we're going to talk about. And I'm just so happy to be here with you guys, because there's a lot to get down on. So many awesome new trailers dropped at Comic-Con, and we're going to get into the nitty-gritty of those. Plus our movie review of the week, which is Star Trek Beyond. And once again, just a quick shout out, if you haven't listened to the latest episode of Red Dragons Assemble, the episode is titled, Oh My. Definitely go and check it out. It is available on reddragonsradio.com, iTunes, Spreaker, Stitcher, Google Music Play. Look for Red Dragons Assemble. It's a show that I host along with my buds, Geeky Pat and Peeps. 3 of us come together once a month, and we just basically talk about entertainment news. We talk about whatever comes to mind. And it was a great episode. It was our season 2 premiere. So please go check that out, reddragonsradio.com, and check out what all the hype is about. Red Dragons Assemble. Oh my. So with that being said, let's get our movie review out the way, so we can start talking about some Comic-Con. So like I said, Star Trek Beyond is our movie of the week. This is the #1 movie in America. Rightfully so. This is the 3rd film in the rebooted franchise that J.J. Abrams started a couple years back, and I love it. I am not a Trekkie, so I want to state that for the record. I've always been more Star Wars than Star Trek. I was never a big Trekkie guy. But I didn't mind the movies. I didn't mind the TV shows. Never hated it. It just wasn't always my thing. But when J.J. Abrams rebooted the series and brought in Chris Pine and Zachary Quinto and Simon Pegg, Zoe Saldana, Carl Urban, rest in peace Anton Yelchin, John Cho, it was an awesome cast, and it was an awesome, cool way to redo it and make it fresh. And honestly, I loved the reboot. I just loved it. And then Star Trek Into Darkness came out, and I loved it even more, man. I love Star Trek Into Darkness, of course, with Benedict Cumberbatch as Khan. And so I was really excited for Star Trek Beyond. J.J. Abrams had to step aside on this one because he was making a little movie called Star Wars The Force Awakens, so I bet he regrets that decision. I'm just joking. But he had to step aside, but he remained on as an executive producer, which was cool. He was still helping out. And Simon Pegg actually helped write the script for this one. And Justin Lin from the Fast and Furious franchise stepped in to direct the film. And I thought he did an excellent job. I thought this movie was a ton of fun. Basically, you got Idris Elba in this one as the villain named Crawl. He was a great villain. It was a pretty cool storyline. You got Captain Kirk wondering, should I continue to be a captain? And you got Spock wondering, should I continue to be a Spock? And, everybody's questioning their roles in the universe. And of course, something bad has to happen to the ship, because what would be a Star Trek movie if the USS Enterprise did not get destroyed in some form or fashion? Which is one of the beefs that I have with this series is, to me, the ship is the main thing here, and it always seems to get destroyed somehow. But it was a lot of fun. It is very action heavy, which is great. From what I'm hearing from a lot of people, especially Geeky Pat, who is a big Trekkie himself, and I trust his judgment on this, he thought this was probably the most Star Trek, original Star Trek flow of the rebooted movies, which I could see that. So that's cool. And he loved it. He gave it a 5 out of 5. I'm not going to be as nice as him, but I'm going to get close. I gave Star Trek Beyond a 4 out of 5. I thought it was a really solid movie. If I had to rank all 3 of the films in the reboot series, this would be my least favorite, though. I think Star Trek Into Darkness would be number 1 for me, the original, and then this one. But that's not saying much. Like I said, I'm giving it a 4 out of 5. I thought it was pretty awesome. I would totally buy this one, watch it again. It was great. I thought Carl Urban really stepped up in this one. He did really, really well as Bones. It was really cool to see Anton Yelchin in this role again. Like we know, he just passed away about a month ago. Rest in peace. I thought everybody did a great job on this, and my hat's off. I thought Justin Lin did an incredible job as directing the film too, which I knew he would, because he's very good with the action, and especially Fast Furious 5, 6, you know he can get it done. So yeah, Star Trek Beyond, 4 out of 5 stars. I say definitely go and check it out, especially if you're a fan of the series in any way. So there's our movie review of the week. Typically I like to go with the news in the order in which it was received. I'm going to jump around a little bit this week because I got to jump right into a little bit of Comic-Con news and a little bit of these trailers, man. Lots of trailers dropped. And shout out to my website, amiontheair.com. Go to it, click on the trailers tab. I have them all there for you. So you don't have to go searching around. You don't have to go looking through our feed on Facebook or Twitter. Just go to amiontheair.com, click on the trailers tab, and they're all in one beautiful spot for you guys. So do that while we're talking, if you haven't seen any of these, and go check them out. But I got to start off with Justice League. I just got to. I did not expect them to release any footage of Justice League at Comic-Con. About a week before Comic-Con, Warner Brothers came out and said, we're pretty much just going to do a Wonder Woman panel in some of our other movies. We're not going to really get into Justice League. So I didn't really think they were going to do anything. And not only did they show footage at Comic-Con, they released it online, so we got to see it. Now, Warner Brothers is saying this isn't really technically an official trailer, that it's just footage that was put together, but they cut it like a trailer, and it was pretty damn awesome. The trailer kind of opens up with Ben Affleck's Bruce Wayne talking to kind of a fisherman village, saying, I'm looking for a guy who comes, in the wintertime and brings fish for all the locals. And Jason Momoa turns around looking as a badass Aquaman as he is, and he's like, talk. So, Bruce is trying to recruit him. And as we know, if you saw Batman v Superman, Bruce knows something's coming. Something evil's coming, and he needs to put the team together. So he's already working with Diana Prince, a.k.a. Wonder Woman, and he goes out looking for some help. He's trying to recruit Aquaman. It's not really working too well. And then he goes and visits a little guy named Barry Allen, a.k.a. The Flash. And this part in the series is cracked me up. And once again, if you weren't sold on Ezra Miller like Geeky Pat wasn't, everybody was sold on Ezra Miller after this trailer dropped, including Geeky Pat, who said, all right, I'll shut my mouth now. This dude's pretty awesome. And there's a great exchange between Bruce and Barry where Bruce is saying, hey, I know you have powers. I want to talk to you about it. And Barry's saying, oh, I don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't know what you're talking about. And Bruce throws a batarang at Barry Allen, who then immediately goes into super speed mode, taps into that speed force, backs up, the electricity's going, and he's watching the batarang fly in front of his face in slow motion, and he grabs it, and he's like, oh my god, because he realizes Bruce Wayne is Batman at this point. And that was pretty damn awesome. And Bruce is trying to recruit him, and he's trying to give him the whole spiel, and Barry's just like, I'm in. And he's like, "That you're in that easily?" And he's like, "Yeah, I need friends." And it's just a great part in the trailer, and that's why tonight's show is titled "I Need Friends," because it's such a funny part. You see group shots of the whole team together doing stuff, and you see Cyborg in there, and my hat is off to Warner Brothers for actually putting this together and bringing it to Comic-Con and showing people. We are like a year and a half away from this movie coming out, and they've got everybody so stoked on it. So, like I said, my hat's off to them. They've only been filming for a couple months, and for them to have shown this much footage already is pretty cool. Now, some people are complaining because it doesn't really show a lot of action scenes, it doesn't show anything really of the bad guys, and of course, it doesn't show Superman. But, like I said, they're not even halfway through filming this thing yet. And obviously, the action scenes haven't been really put together yet. I mean, obviously, there's a ton of effects and CG and things like that have not been done. They tried to put together a little something for the audience. Some people I heard complaining about Cyborg. I don't know if that's going to be Cyborg's official final look, because he's pretty much 90% CGI. It's a motion capture suit. So, they might have just thrown something together really fast for that footage, and they might beef it up. So I would hold out reservation, on anybody kind of talking smack about Cyborg's outfit. But for what they've done and what they've shown us, I absolutely loved it. It was my favorite trailer of the weekend, and I can't wait. And on top of that, they released the first official photo of the entire team together, including Superman in this picture, which was cool to see all of them standing together as a team. I'm just wondering, man, how Superman's going to play into this, because I'm like, how long are we going to go in this movie before he actually pops up? That's what I want to know. But yeah, so we got the Justice League trailer. Right before the Justice League trailer dropped, we got the official first trailer for Wonder Woman. And once again, my hat is off to DC, to Warner Brothers. Wonder Woman looked awesome. It starts off with Chris Pine washed up on a beach. He plays Steve Trevor, and Diana finds him, and he basically tells her about the war, and she decides to leave the island and go fight this war with him. And some people say it reminded them of Captain America: The First Avenger. It has that throwback kind of feel. It does take place mainly in World War I. But the action is incredible. Gal Gadot, man, just looks so badass as Wonder Woman. It was really cool to see her in this trailer and then see her again kicking ass in the Justice League trailer. She's just tearing it up right now, man. Literally in like a year and a half, she's been in 3 DC films as Wonder Woman already. How awesome is that? I mean, it's more than almost, she's tied Henry Cavill already as Superman in literally a year and a half. It's just really, really awesome to see. This was such a badass trailer. And I love at the end when the logo starts to come up, they're playing her theme song from Batman v Superman. I was like, oh shit, it's the Amazon song. So very, very cool of them putting it all together. I think DC's on a roll right now. I think that they've course corrected anything that people were bitching about. You could see a lighter tone in both the Justice League trailer and the Wonder Woman trailer. So it's really, really cool there. So definitely check those out. Those are 2 big highlight trailers for me. Warner Brothers also debuted another trailer for Suicide Squad, but they were calling this the soundtrack trailer. A lot of it was rehash of stuff we've seen already, but they had the new songs playing from the actual soundtrack, which that was pretty cool. So pretty cool trailer to check out there. They debuted the first trailer for King Arthur, which is the new Guy Ritchie take on the whole King Arthur thing, with Charlie Hunnam actually in the lead role and Jude Law. I kind of liked this trailer. I dug it. When I heard Guy Ritchie was making a King Arthur, I was like, no thanks. I just didn't care. But this trailer kind of won me over. So my hat's off to them. They did a good job. That's the whole purpose of a trailer, to get you excited, and I thought King Arthur looked pretty cool. Another trailer that dropped was Kong Skull Island. This, of course, is the long-awaited King Kong movie that takes place on Skull Island, where all the crazy creatures are. Now, we've been hearing rumors for a while that they were going to be beefing up the size of King Kong, especially since they announced Kong versus Godzilla in 2020. Because Godzilla is massive, and if it's just going to be little old ape King Kong, there was just no way this was going to work. They made it work. He is massive in this trailer, man. He's a skyscraper in this thing. So, really cool trailer. They don't show you too much of Kong, but what they do show you of him, it's pretty damn tight. So, check out Kong Skull Island. Brie Larson stars in this with Tom Hiddleston, John Goodman, Samuel L. Jackson. Great casting there. So that was another big trailer that dropped. And of course, from the Marvel side, they officially dropped the new Doctor Strange trailer, which was awesome in its own right as well. We finally got to see Benedict Cumberbatch in the Doctor Strange outfit. Lots of mysticism, lots of folding in Inception type buildings and walls and cities. Very awesome trailer. Way better than the first trailer, in my opinion. Just really mind trippy, dude. So I can't wait to see Doctor Strange. It was cool that Marvel brought that. Marvel also showed some footage to the crowd of Guardians of the Galaxy 2, of Spider-Man Homecoming, a little bit of Thor Ragnarok, but we did not get to see any of that footage. That was exclusive for the audience there at Comic-Con. So Marvel kind of held back on us. The only thing we got to see was the Doctor Strange trailer. James Gunn said he is not planning to release the Guardians of the Galaxy footage anytime soon. He claims the reason why is because the footage is unfinished. He says he doesn't mind showing unfinished footage, to an audience like Comic-Con, but to the worldwide public, he's a perfectionist and he doesn't want to put any of that stuff out there. So he said eventually we'll see it, but it's going to be a bit, because they want to definitely make sure it's all tuned up and toned up for us. So we'll get into some other stuff that dropped a little bit later, but those were the main trailers that dropped at Comic-Con. I really wanted to address and talk to you guys in a little bit more of detail. So I'm going to rewind a little bit, go back before Comic-Con. We'll get through a little bit of news, and then we'll make our way back through Comic-Con and some other things that happened. Up first, going back to trailers, this dropped earlier in the week, and that is the new Triple X trailer. Triple X, The Return of Xander Cage. This was teased in a couple short Instagram videos by Vin Diesel last week, and they finally released the first official teaser trailer. I'm very excited for this movie. The teaser trailer kind of underwhelmed me a little bit because it's a lot of just talking, and you don't see Vin Diesel till the very end of the trailer when he's like, "If you needed me, you should have just asked." And I wanted to see more. This is the return of Xander Cage. You got to show me some Xander Cage, and I didn't really get that. But I'm still excited for the movie. It comes out in early next year, I think January 2017. So looking very forward to that. Powerpuff Girls is returning for Season 2 on the Cartoon Network. We have the official trailer for the Batman The Telltale series. You can check that out. I'm still not sure how I feel about this game. I kind of might want to get it, but I kind of might don't. Netflix has announced Making a Murderer Season 2. I know a lot of people have been looking to see if this thing comes back, and it's now official. It is returning. We have the first official picture of the Power Rangers unmasked. So you can see them in their suits with it looks like the mask kind of flip up. So you can see them with the mask flipped up. Jennifer Lawrence, J-Lo, Jennifer Lopez. She and NBC are teaming up for a World of Dance competition series that's going to be coming to NBC here. We have the new Ash vs. Evil Dead Season 2 trailer you can check out. I got a pretty cool video that shows you how Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 Remastered looks compared to the original game. And it's actually quite mind-blowing how much better it looks with the remastered. So they didn't just, lighten the coloring a little bit there. Ben Affleck's solo Batman movie, which he was confirmed at Comic-Con to be directing. So that is finally, we all knew it, but they finally confirmed it that Ben Affleck, yes, is going to be directing the solo Batman movie. One of the rumors going around is that the movie will be placed in Arkham Asylum, and that Batman might actually be locked up in Arkham Asylum, and he's going to have to get through a lot of villains, and maybe even team up with a couple to get himself out of there. So that's an interesting take for Arkham Asylum. Mike Tyson joins the cast of Public Disturbance. We got some set photos for Transformers The Last Night, which looks really cool. I was kind of hoping a little bit of footage from that would debut at Comic-Con, but it didn't. The TV show Power, which is on the Starz Network, it's been renewed for season 4 and 5. No shocker there, as season 3 just debuted to massive numbers. I need to watch this show. I kind of tweeted out, or I think I talked about it on last week's show, and my boy JV Lewis over there, who watches this show religiously, he was like, "You need to watch this show." So I'm gonna watch it, man. I'm gonna check it out, because I do think I'm gonna really like this show if I give it a chance here. We have the first official trailer for Better Things, which is a new comedy coming to the FX channel. Going back to a little bit of news on Star Trek, J.J. Abrams says that the next Star Trek movie will not recast Anton Yelchin's Chekhov. So I don't know how they're going to get around it, but he says that they, out of respect, are not going to recast this role. So that's pretty cool there. In some sad news, famed director, writer, producer Gary Marshall has passed away at the age of 81. So our thoughts and prayers go out to him and his family. We have the Honest trailer for Batman v Superman. I know a lot of you would love to watch that. They dig in a little bit, kind of hurt my soul a tad, but that's what Honest trailer does. It's all in good fun, right? Let's see here. Got some pretty cool set photos of The Rock over on the Fast and Furious 8 set, which looks pretty awesome. He keeps tagging all these photos with Hobbs, the ice hashtag the Iceman cometh and he don't fucketh around, which is pretty awesome. So thank you, Rock. Alicia Vikander, who's going to be starring as Lara Croft in the new Tomb Raider reboot, she says that the new reboot is going to be new and fresh, and they're doing some really cool things with it, so I'm excited. I can't wait to see that. Speaking of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and his rock rolls, he promises the prison scene of all prison scenes in Fast and Furious 8. They're filming, they filmed it last week, but they filmed a breakout scene of him breaking out of prison. We've seen the picture of him in the orange jumpsuit, and they're saying this scene is massive and insane and intense, and Rock promises that it will be the best prison breakout scene of all prison scenes. So I'm excited for it. He actually put up a little Instagram video, too, that was really cool, where he's standing there in the jumpsuit, and he's kind of it was like a WWE promo where he's just like, you know what I'm going to do? Hobbs is going to da-da-da-da. And then the camera pans over to the left and there's 100 guys dressed, in orange jumpsuits also that are getting ready to fight, rah! And the camera pans back over to The Rock and Rock's just like, let's do it! And he runs at them and the camera kind of cuts off. And I'm like, oh damn, that's going to be awesome. So I can't wait to see what they do with this in Fast and Furious 8. Jennifer Hudson has joined Adam Sandler in Adam Sandler's next Netflix movie called Sandy Wexler. Not much is known about the comedy, but Adam Sandler has that big deal with Netflix where he did already The Ridiculous Six, and he just came out with The Do-Over a couple weeks ago. I really like The Do-Over, by the way. Ridiculous Six was horrible. Sorry, friggins', that movie fucking sucked. But he's going to be doing Sandy Wexler as his next film, and Jennifer Hudson has joined the cast of that as the lead female. From Dusk Till Dawn, Season 3 is coming to the El Rey Network, so that's pretty cool. Let's see. Black Sails Season 4 is going to be the series last. So if you like Black Sails over on the Starz channel, Starz has announced that it will be the final season for the show. Going back to some more rock rolls, The Rock sells his Muscle Beach script to the USA Network. I don't think he's going to be starring in this or anything, but he had an idea for this Muscle Beach, and he sold the script to USA. He's going to be an executive producer on it. It's going to be part of his $7 company. And congratulations, Rock. Keep getting them, man. Make that money. Make that money, son. We have the Salem Season 3 trailer you can check out. Universal Pictures wants more Matt Damon, Paul Greengrass Bourne movies forever. Come on, guys, calm down. The early reviews are coming in for Bourne, and they're not too hot. So I think y'all need to take a step back and chill for a second. Supergirl has cast Chris Wood in a secret role. Ooh, secrets. Jenny Slate has joined Jack Black in the upcoming indie film The Polka King. Kirsten Dunst is going to direct the Bell Jar adaptation starring Dakota Fanning. Sorry, not Dakota Johnson. My bad, wrong Dakota. Oh, this is hilarious, this news right here. The Divergent series, their final film, Ascendant, is reportedly going to forego a theatrical release and become a TV movie and may turn into a spin-off television series. Yes, for all of you Divergent fans out there, I'm sorry to announce this, that you've sat through 3 movies waiting to get to your 4th and final film, and now the studio is deciding, we're not going to give you a 4th and final film. We're going to make a TV movie and put it on television with probably half the budget, even less than half the budget, and also putting themselves in a situation that it might not even have the returning cast come back. Because I don't think it's in the cast contract that if they decide to not do a movie and try to do a television show, that they have to come back. And they probably won't for a television series. So, I don't know what Lionsgate is doing here. I understand that the 3rd movie didn't make money. It didn't make as much money as they wanted. But you decided to split that 3rd movie into 2. And you said, I'm giving you all 4 films for this series. And there are fans of this series out there. And I think it's pretty messed up that you're going to say fuck it and just try to turn the 4th movie into a television show. It's pretty sad. And, even if they take a little bit of a loss, I think they should just lower the budget and do their final theatrical film and wrap this thing up. I don't even know why they're talking about a spin-off television series. No one cares. If no one cares to go see the movie, why would they care to watch it on television? It doesn't make any sense. So, no word yet on how this is going to play out with the cast or anything like that. But that's the news as of right now, that Divergent Ascendant, the 4th and final film, will be a television movie. Legendary Pictures and the Pokemon Company have got their agreement down, and they're going to create a live-action movie, and it's going to be based around Detective Pikachu. Yes, the Detective Pikachu movie is coming from Legendary Pictures, and I don't know what to say about life. So, Margot Robbie is set to star and produce a new thriller called Bad Monkeys. We have the brand new Magnificent 7 trailer, which is awesome. The brand new Girl in the Train trailer, which is awesome. The new trailer for Skip Trace, which is a new movie starring Jackie Chan and Johnny Knoxville. Yes, it's 2016, and this movie came out of nowhere. And a new trailer for Before I Wake. So check these all out, amiontheair.com. Click on the trailers tab. J.J. Abrams has said that the next Star Trek story is his favorite by far in the rebooted franchise. So that's pretty cool. I like the excitement on that. We have the brand new Season 2 trailer for Narcos over on Netflix. Amazon has announced that their pilot season will include The Tick, Van Damme, and some other shows, but those are the 2 big ones that everybody was waiting to see. If Tick is coming, and the new Jean-Claude Van Damme kind of parody television show where he kind of plays himself, but a really weird version of himself. I'm excited about this. I can't wait to watch these pilots on Amazon. There's going to be a Les Mis miniseries coming from the BBC. Exclusive to that, we have the brand new Snowden Comic-Con trailer. This was premiered at Comic-Con, and it's the Snowden movie starring Joseph Gordon-Levitt, directed by Oliver Stone. Looks like a really good movie, so I'm getting excited for that one. Netflix hit us hard, man. When Comic-Con started, they came out the gate with their Marvel Netflix stuff. And they did kind of like a sizzle reel showing us everything we've seen from the 2 seasons of Daredevil and the season of Jessica Jones. And then they released the Luke Cage trailer, which looks awesome, man. Oh, baby, I like it raw. Oh, baby, I like it raw. The Luke Cage trailer looks awesome. Check that out. Luke Cage debuts on Netflix in September. Then they did a little Defenders teaser, which is going to be like their Avengers team up. The Defenders will be Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Daredevil, and Iron Fist. So that was pretty cool. It doesn't show any footage, but you just hear dialogue, and all of their individual logos kind of form out the Defenders logo. Then they released the Iron Fist teaser, which was pretty awesome. I didn't think we'd get any Iron Fist footage. I don't think this show is going to debut until 2017. But they gave us a nice little, it's only about a minute long, but it's pretty cool, man. Danny Rand's coming. Iron Fist. Very, very awesome. They also announced at Comic-Con that Daredevil has been renewed for season 3. So we are getting that 3rd season. So that's awesome. When the hell are we going to get that? I don't know. But I'm pretty damn excited. So Daredevil season 3, we found out that Punisher is about to start filming. They're going to do the Punisher Netflix series as well. We still got to get season 2 of Jessica Jones. So Marvel is rolling it in right now on the Netflix side. Very, very exciting. They also announced at Comic-Con that Voltron, Legendary Defender, is getting a season 2, and it'll be actually coming out later this year. They're not going to make us wait on it. It's going to come out late 2016. Very, very cool. Jurassic World, the sequel to Jurassic World, is going to begin production in February of 2017. So that's awesome. We have a brand new Red Band trailer for Sausage Party, which is hilarious. Oh, my guac and balls. That was my favorite part of the new trailer. My guac and balls. Very, very awesome. Teen Wolf Season 6 will be the final season of Teen Wolf. So they have announced that show is ending with the upcoming Season 6. Nicole Richie has been cast in a new NBC comedy from the people that put together 30 Rock. Kevin Smith's Buckaroo Banzai has found a deal with Amazon, so it'll be coming to the Amazon Prime network. We have a first look at Amazon's The Tick, so you can see the first footage of that. We have the first look at The Strain Season 3. TV show Criminal Minds has announced that they have returning Paget Brewster and Aisha Tyler are going to be coming back for the next season, season 12 of Criminal Minds. We have the official trailer for A Tale of Love and Darkness, which is a new Natalie Portman film. Let's see here. The Wicked movie. They're making a movie based on the show Wicked, and they're saying that they're going to include some new songs. Steven Schwartz has confirmed they're going to get some new songs up in there, so pretty cool. Morgan Freeman's Story of God has been renewed for a season 2. Patton Oswalt, Hannibal Buress, and Ken Jeong have joined Justice League Action. This is a new animated Justice League, so they're going to come up on that. Rosario Dawson is confirmed to be appearing in Luke Cage and something else for Marvel. So they haven't announced what it is, but she's been announced for that. And I sent out a tweet saying this, and she actually favorited it and retweeted it. So thanks to my girl Rosario Dawson, big fan of Am I on the Air. And let's see here. Who are we gonna call? We got the brand new Wonder Woman poster, which is beautiful. So check that out on our Facebook and Twitter page. Star Wars Episode 8 has wrapped production. They're all done, man. It's getting closer and closer. Fast and Furious 8 released a little teaser halfway through filming. It's not really a teaser trailer. It's just kind of clips of them making the movie, and it looks really crazy. So pretty cool that they're halfway through filming already. The TV show Scream Queens has announced that in Season 2, Colton Haynes is going to be joining the cast. Most people know Colton if you watch the TV show Arrow. He was the Red Arrow on that show, so pretty cool there for Colton. Congratulations. We have the brand new Comic-Con trailer for The Exorcist you can check out. The brand new Lego Batman movie poster. The brand new Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them poster. BoJack Horseman has been renewed for a 4th season over on Netflix. I still hear nothing but great things about BoJack Horseman, and I've never seen a single episode. I need to watch this show. It just keeps getting renewed, and everybody keeps talking about how awesome it is. So I need to watch it. The Big Bang Theory has cast Katie Sagal as Penny's mom. That's pretty awesome. I'm excited about that. Pretty cool. We got some other new posters for Kong Skull Island, Kickboxer Vengeance, King Arthur. So lots of posters dropped. Big Bang Theory has also cast Jack McBrower as Penny's brother. That is awesome. Jack was great on 30 Rock. He's also hilarious in Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Awesome dude there. Fear the Walking Dead has been announced that it's going to be returning on AMC on Sunday, August 21st. Sia has joined the cast of the My Little Pony movie. Yes, there is a little pony that looks just like her. Fox's Rocky Horror Picture Show is set for a pre-Halloween premiere, so that's when that one's going to be coming back. America's Next Top Model has announced that Rita Ora has been tapped as the new host, and they got a new judging panel. Robot Chicken is going to be doing a special Walking Dead episode for Season 9. Breckin Meyer and Seth Green are fighting over who gets to be Rick. So, funny. We have the new Injustice 2 trailer for the new video game. Features and debuts Wonder Woman and Blue Beetle. So some new additions there. Aquaman movie has rehired Will Beall as the sole screenwriter. So he wrote the first draft, and then they went to some other people for some other drafts, and now they got their story tight, so they're going back to Will to flesh it out. We have the Walking Dead Season 7 Comic-Con trailer. I know a lot of you love that, so check that out. We have the Walking Dead Season 2 Comic-Con trailer. So yeah, we have the Fear the Walking Dead Season 2 Comic-Con trailer to check out. Kristen Chenoweth has joined the cast of American Gods as the character Easter. Don't know much about that. American Gods got a really good reception for their trailer that dropped. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be on the Stars channel. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., some big news dropped here. One of the questions that came from the crowd was, hey, is Bobby and Hunter going to return? Which I assume 100% they're coming back in this next season. But Jed Whedon, who does the show, said, quote, "It's definitely classified, but keep watching." So thanks a lot, Jed, for keeping the mystery abound for everything we all know, and that's that Bobby and Hunter will return. But of course, the big news here for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is that Ghost Rider is officially confirmed, and he's coming to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 4. Very, very cool. We assumed this right before Comic-Con. About 2 weeks ago before Comic-Con, there was Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. tram that was going around. It had the wrap on it, and it had a blazing chain. And everybody was like, oh my God, is it Ghost Rider? Is Ghost Rider coming? And what else could it have been, right? But they have announced it is Ghost Rider. It is going to be the newest version of Ghost Rider, though, also from the comics. So to set this straight, a lot of us are familiar with the Johnny Blaze version. That's the one Nicolas Cage was in the two movies. He's the most popular Ghost Rider. This is a new version that just debuted in 2014. He is playing the Robbie Reyes version. And it's going to be actor Gabriel Luna. Gabriel Luna's been cast as Ghost Rider. Robbie Reyes confirmed for the newest season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So that is pretty damn awesome. I'm very, very excited about it. Great addition, and I can't wait to see how it plays out. Now, he doesn't, Johnny Blaze had a souped up motorcycle that was like his hell cycle. This version of Ghost Rider has like an awesome, like old school Charger, and they debuted the car on the floor at Comic-Con, and the car is beautiful. And I'm just super stoked for this new season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I think it's going to be an incredible season. Bates Motel has revealed that Rihanna has been cast in the Janet Leigh role for the next season of Bates Motel. American Gods Comic-Con trailer brings Neil Gaiman's novel to life, so check that out so you can see what's going on there. The role that Rihanna's playing on Bates Motel is Marion Crane. That's who she'll be in Season 5. We have the promo that they released for the Ghost Rider Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. promo. Nothing really special, just shows a flaming skull. Which is interesting that they showed this flaming skull, because this looks more like the Johnny Blaze one than the Robbie Reyes one, because the Robbie Reyes one in the comic looks like he's wearing a helmet. And that's not what this test footage was. But maybe this is just a tease, and they'll do the other. I hope they do the other mask, because if they're going to go with this non-Johnny Blaze version, they shouldn't do the normal Flaming Skull. So, just my piece of advice there. We got the Vikings Comic-Con trailer for Season 4, that you can check out. This was pretty interesting. There's a new horror movie coming out next month in September, well, in 2 months, in September, called The Woods. And people went to the panel to check out what this new horror movie was. They debuted the first trailer for it, and it turns out it was a swerve. This new movie is not called The Woods. It's actually called Blair Witch, and it's a sequel to the Blair Witch Project, a direct sequel. So, very, very interesting. It looks like a mix of found footage and regular footage. Looks pretty creepy, pretty scary. So it's coming out in September, and no one knew that there was a Blair Witch sequel coming. So check out this trailer. It's really creepy. It's available on our website, amiontheair.com. Click on the trailers tab, and check out the awesome new trailer for Blair Witch, a direct sequel to the Blair Witch Project. Very, very cool. I love when studios play a little switcheroo on us. They just did that with 10 Cloverfield Lane when it was just called The Cellar, and then it turned out, oh, it's a Cloverfield film. Like, what? So, pretty cool. Sega has revealed that 2 new Sonic the Hedgehog games are coming in 2017. Teen Titans, Batman and Harley Quinn are all getting animated films coming next year. Arrow has just booked Blind Spot star as Ragman for Season 5. This was pretty cool. On the floor at San Diego Comic-Con was a little Thor Ragnarok section, and on that section was gladiator armor for the Hulk. A lot of speculation has been going around for months ever since Hulk was signed to Thor Ragnarok that are we going to get pieces of Planet Hulk? Remember, in Planet Hulk, he's a gladiator. He's fighting with the helmet, and he's got the shoulder shield and all the cool stuff, the mallet. And this stuff was on the floor at San Diego Comic-Con saying Thor Ragnarok. So it looks like you're going to get a mix of Planet Hulk with Thor Ragnarok. And I know a lot of people are going to be super happy about that. Stephen Amell says that Arrow Season 5 is going to be going back to basics. Very good, because they need to. Used to love this show, and right now it's probably my least favorite of all the superhero shows, so I know they can get back to it. They just need to focus. So, let's see here. We talked about all of the trailers that dropped. We also found out that the Vampire Diaries is going to be ending with Season 8. So that show is wrapping up there. Blind Spot has added Agents of S.H.I.E.L.'s Luke Mitchell and SVU's Michelle Hurd for Season 2. Patty Jenkins says that the Invisible Jet is not in the movie for Wonder Woman, so sorry. Henry Cavill did take the stage at the Justice League panel. He didn't come out at first, and then he came out, which was pretty cool, so glad to see his participation there. The new Star Trek series. We officially found out the new title of it. The new show is going to be called Star Trek Discovery, and it's going to be based around the new ship is the NCC 1031, the USS Discovery. So pretty cool there. It's not an Enterprise. And the new Star Trek series was also confirmed to be told in chapters like a novel. It'll be one story told in chapters. So pretty interesting to see how this is coming together. Remember, this is the show that's going to just be on the CBS All Access app. So the first episode, I believe, will air on CBS, and then all the remaining episodes will just be on the app. Unless you live outside America and Canada, then you'll get to watch it on Netflix. We have the first official trailer for Legion, which is the X-Men television show that's coming to FX. This was a pretty cool trailer. I think this show might be pretty tight, so check out Legion. Winona Earp has been ordered for a season 2. Congratulations for their renewal on that. Sigourney Weaver says that Neil Blomkamp's Alien film is still in the cards after everybody finishes up their current projects. I like that. Legends of Tomorrow has just announced that the Justice Society members Obsidian, Stargirl, Commander Steel, Vixen, and Dr. Midnight will all be included in Season 2. We have the brand new Lego Batman trailer. This came out also. I didn't talk about it earlier, but it's an awesome trailer. You get to see Robin in there, Joker, brand new Lego Batman movie trailer. It is up on the website too. Check that one out. It looks like the Book of Mormon movie is not happening anytime soon. They talked to Trey Parker and Matt Stone from South Park over at Comic-Con. They asked them about Book of Mormon. They said, we just have so many projects going on right now. That one's not a priority, but we'll get to it sooner rather than later. But not anytime soon. So that kind of sucks. I'm looking forward to a Book of Mormon movie. I actually saw the stage play of this one, and it's hilarious, and I would love to see a feature film based on it. We have the first season 3 trailer for Gotham. You can check that one out. Oliver Queen, Damien Dark, and Jonah Hex will all be back in Legends of Tomorrow Season 2. Legion of Doom has also been confirmed for Legends of Tomorrow, so they're really stacking this thing, man. They will battle the Legion of Doom. 2 villains have been confirmed for The Flash Season 3. One will be a speedster, and the other is Dr. Alchemy, who will be voiced by Tobin Bell, which was Jigsaw in the Saw movies. Pretty interesting. I like that they're doing the voice again like they did on last season for Zoom. Let's see here. We have the season 3 trailer for Flash. You can check out just a little teaser trailer. We have the one for Flash, we have the one for Arrow, and we have the one for Legends of Tomorrow, all posted up on the Twitter and the Facebook page. So check that out if you want to see some new footage. Marvel Studios has released their new logo, which basically just says Marvel Studios in a new font. They've also released a new opening. You know how every Marvel movie opens with a certain kind of credits that says Marvel Studios? They redid it, and it actually focuses on all their movies on it, which is really cool the way it comes together. We posted it up. Check that out. You'll see it before every Marvel Studios film. I'll be curious to see if they change up the one that plays in front of like the Fox ones, because they're not a part of this. So we'll see. It's confirmed, when Marvel came out to do their stuff at Comic-Con, they did a big Black Panther panel. Michael B. Jordan was confirmed playing Eric Killmonger in the Black Panther movie. So that's pretty cool. Whole cast was announced there for that movie. Looks awesome. No footage yet. They haven't started filming the movie. Katie Cassidy, who of course is Black Canary, and spoiler alert, she died in the last season of Arrow, but they're saying that she will appear in the Arrow season premiere, and that she also has a deal set in place to appear across Arrow, Flash, and Legends of Tomorrow. So we're going to be seeing, I guess, a lot more of the dead character, Black Canary. Arrow's new big bad guy is Prometheus. He's a new character and not the comic book character, so that's interesting. Let's see here. They showed a teaser for Spider-Man Homecoming to the crowd. They said that it looks really good, completely different vibe than the other Spider-Man flicks. John Hughes meets Dope meets the MCU is what one site listed, so very interesting there. Like I said, no footage was released for Spider-Man, though, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, or Thor Ragnarok. Supergirl. We all know Superman is coming to Supergirl in Season 2, and supposedly they're going to be headbutting in Season 2, so that'll be interesting, which we can actually get into that now since we can have a Superman. Joss Whedon was at Comic-Con, and he said that he would direct the Black Widow solo movie if Marvel asked him. He said he really wants to make it, but it's totally up to Marvel, so that's cool to know that he would step back into the Marvel shoes to do that for them. Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout is coming to Disneyland and Disney World theme parks. It is going to be replacing the Tower of Terror at the Disney parks next year. That's pretty awesome. I love that the Marvel stuff is getting into the Disney parks, man. They got to. They own it, right? Let's do some rides, baby. And I love this one, so that'll be pretty cool. Kurt Russell's character was confirmed to be Star-Lord's father at Comic-Con, and in fact, he's going to be a character named Ego. Ego is a living planet in the comic books, so I don't know how well that's going to pan over. but he is going to be Ego. So we'll see how they play off him being in human form. Maybe he'll be a clone or some manifestation of the planet. Maybe he used to be a human and that's what he looked like and he's projecting that. I don't know, but that's who Kurt Russell's playing, and he is in fact Star-Lord's father. This was big news. It's been rumored for a while, but Marvel confirmed it at Comic-Con. Brie Larson is confirmed to be Captain Marvel. We know they've been talking to actresses. Brie's name came up a couple months ago, especially after she won the Academy Award for Room. And I applaud Marvel. I think they do some great picks when it comes to casting. And they nailed it here, man. I think they nailed it. It's perfect. She's going to be an excellent Captain Marvel. Super excited about this. I think she'll make her debut in the Avengers Infinity War movie. And then she'll get that solo movie in 2019. We're still very far away, but I think the fact that they announced her now means that she could pop up in Guardians of the Galaxy 2. She could pop up in one of the other films first. Maybe Ant-Man and the Wasp. Definitely, I think the new Avengers movie, and then they'll spin her off from there. So congratulations to Brie Larson. Awesome casting right there. Vulture has been officially revealed as the villain for the Spider-Man movie. Thor Ragnarok is going to include 2 more classic Marvel villains, Surtur and Fenris. Never heard of them, but for all you hardcore Thor fans, they're coming. Sorry. Lots of repeat news that we've talked about. I'm just kind of going through my list here and make sure we're not missing anything. Mystery Science Theater 3000 is getting a revival. We've talked about this before, but it's officially coming to Netflix. So that's awesome. Mystery Science Theater 3000 revival coming to Netflix. We have this Sherlock Season 4 trailer that you can check out. I know a lot of hardcore Sherlock fans out there. We found out that the new show 24 Legacy actually takes place in the same Jack Bauer universe from the other 24, so that's pretty cool to know that it's not like a reboot or anything, that it is in the same world. Sylvester Stallone also confirmed to be in Guardians of the Galaxy 2 as one of the Ravagers, so that's awesome. Blind Spot will reveal Jane's real name and some new faces in Season 2. We have the Prison Break Comic-Con trailer that you can check out. Once Upon a Time has added the characters Aladdin and Jafar to Season 6, so come into that. Sorry. New teaser trailer for Trainspotting 2 dropped yesterday, so we got that posted up for you to check out. Freeform, the channel Freeform has just ordered a new mermaid drama called The Deep. Alicia Silverstone. Hi, baby. Sorry, my daughter just peeked her head in while I'm recording. I don't know if it even picked her up. Hi, Daddy. Hello. Alicia Silverstone is set to star in a new TV Land comedy called, or inspired by Kyle Richards, sorry. Netflix has picked up the streaming rights to FX's American Crime Story. So they're going to have exclusive streaming rights to American Crime Story. It'll be coming to Netflix in early 2017. Patton Oswalt and Felicia Day have been added to the Mystery Science Theater 3000 revival, which is awesome. Max Landis is writing a Pepe Le Pew movie. So yeah, I didn't know we needed one, but cool. Verizon is set to acquire Yahoo for $4.83 billion. Pretty interesting news. Not typically something we get into on the show, but I thought that was pretty interesting. Halt and Catch Fire has just added Matthew Lillard for Season 3. A new documentary is coming about the life of INXS lead singer Michael Hutchence. That's in the works. Baz Luhrmann's new Netflix show, The Get Down, has a new trailer you can check out. David Spade is set to host the Comedy Central Roast of Rob Lowe. I like that. I can't wait to see that. I love roast, man. We have the full listing up of the movies and TV shows coming to Netflix in August of 2016. Michael Fassbender says that Alien Covenant will be much scarier than Prometheus. Thank God. It needs to be better than Prometheus, that's damn sure. The company behind Pokemon Go says that that trading is coming in a new update that'll be coming soon. So a lot of people are looking for some trading, and it's coming. Kiersey Clemons has been confirmed. She's won the role of Iris West in the Flash movie. So she was rumored a couple shows ago, I told you guys about. And now it's official. So pretty cool casting there. She was really good in Dope. She was really good in Neighbors 2. And I think she's going to be a great Iris. So very cool. Michelle Dockery is set to star in Steven Soderbergh's new Netflix miniseries called Godless. Nick Offerman and Aja Butterfield are joining House of Tomorrow. Lucasfilm says that they're planning multiple Han Solo movies. Remember, they're doing the young Han Solo movie with Alden Ehrenreich. He's going to be playing the young Han Solo, and they're looking to make a new franchise out of this thing and have this dude. He signed a 3-picture deal to start off with, and they're looking to make multiple Han Solo movies, so strap in on that one. Orange is the New Black star Samira Wiley has joined Hulu's new show, The Handmaid's Tale. We have a brand new Ben-Hur trailer 2 to check out. Charlie Hunnam is not returning for Pacific Rim 2. Wow. I actually like this. I am not sold on Charlie Hunnam. I don't think he's a very good actor. He looks pretty decent in the new King Arthur movie, but I did not think he was anything special in Pacific Rim, and I like that they're going with a new director, new story, new cast. It gives me a lot more hope, honestly, for Pacific Rim 2. So I'm glad Charlie's not coming back. But he's claiming he didn't have time to fit it in his schedule. I'm claiming they just didn't want him back. Just my 2 cents. James Cameron explains why Avatar needs 4 sequels. He says he overwrites, plain and simple. He says his writers overwrite, and he says that actually part 2 was just such a big story, they actually broke it into 2 films, and that's how it became 4 films. He said it was always intended to be a trilogy, just the second story went too long, and they ended up breaking it up into 2, so that's how we got to 3 more films. We got an article up talking about how Riverdale puts all the Archie characters into a murder mystery over in that new show Riverdale coming to CW, which is getting rave reviews, so pretty cool there. The Injustice 2 comic book is set to start after the events of the first video game. We have the full listing of all the voice characters for Disney's new animated film Moana. We have a brand new trailer dropped today, Office Christmas Party. New comedy, looks awesome. Netflix, a new Netflix movie will tackle the secretive world of the Panama Papers. I don't know anything about this, but hey, you're getting a Netflix movie on it. Seth Rogen, Kevin Hart, and more join Jeff Ross in his new TV show, Roast Battle. They're going to be on the judges panel, so that's pretty cool there. Walking Dead star Lenny James has joined the cast of the Blade Runner sequel. Pierce Brosnan and my boy Dave Bautista are set to star in a new action thriller called Final Score. Craig Robinson's new television show, Karaoke Showdown, or Karaoke Showdown, because it's done in a car, it gets an upgrade to 10 episodes. So they're going to be doing 10 episodes of that. Triumph, the Insult Comic Dog, he's got a new election special that will come to Hulu in August. I talked a little bit earlier about Adam Sandler's new Netflix movie called Sandy Wexler. We talked about Jennifer Hudson being the lead female role there. They announced today that Kevin James, Terry Crews, Rob Schneider, and Nick Swartzen have all joined the cast as well. So there's your typical Adam Sandler crew coming to play. So I like it, man. I love all these guys. So come join the cast. That's cool. There's a new Justice League Dark cartoon movie coming out, and Matt Ryan, who played Constantine on the television show and was on Arrow last season, he's actually going to come back and do the voice of Constantine in the animated movie, which is pretty cool. The television show Turn is going to end with season 4. Jessica Chastain is in negotiations to join the Division movie. The Division based on the video game. Jake Gyllenhaal's already going to be in it. I like Jessica Chastain a lot. I think she'll be a great addition, so that's pretty cool. The new movie A Wrinkle in Time has just added Oprah Winfrey to the cast, so that's pretty awesome. And That's the news. We did it. We made it. We made it through the news with all the Comic-Con news, and we kept it right at a nice and fresh hour. Let's talk about our releases for the week on DVD and Blu-ray as of today, actually, since we're recording this on a Tuesday. Hardcore Henry, The Boss, Criminal, Sing Street, and Barbershop The Next Cut, all hitting DVD and Blu-ray today. In theaters on Friday is going to be the new Bourne movie, Jason Bourne, Nerve, and Bad Moms. So, pretty cool new releases here. Jason Bourne, of course, the main one. I think Bad Moms looks pretty funny, too. Nerve, watch it when it hits Netflix. And here's your box office report. Coming in number 10, it's a movie I've never heard of, but it's called Kabali. And it brought in $3 million, almost $4 million. Number 9 is Hillary's America, The Secret History of the Democratic Party, bringing in almost $4 million as well. Number 8 was Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates, bringing in $4.3 million. Number 7 is A Legend of Tarzan, bringing in $6.5 million. Number 6 is Finding Dory, bringing in $7.2 million. Number 5 is Ghostbusters, bringing in $21 million. Number 4 is a debut. It's Ice Age Collision Course, bringing in $21 million. Big bomb here for Ice Age Collision Course. This is the 4th movie, I believe, in the series. Cost over $100 million to make. Every other Ice Age movie has debuted over $45-50 million, and this one only did 21. So I think this is the end of the Ice Age franchise. Coming in number 3, speaking of earning your budget back, coming in at 3 was the debut of the horror movie Lights Out. Lights Out debuted with $21.5 million, almost $22 million. This movie was made for $5 million, so it made triple its budget in one weekend. Craziness. Congratulations to Lights Out. Coming in number 2, it's The Secret Life of Pets. This has been the big number 1 movie for the last couple of weekends. This brought in another $29 million. And number 1, your Star Trek Beyond. Star Trek Beyond debuted with a very nice $59.2 million. So, great debut there for Star Trek Beyond. It's the weakest debut of the 3 films, but it's not by far, so they're considering this one a nice little hit for the Star Trek franchise. So I think this one will keep on going with that proposed number 4 that we talked about on last week's show with Chris Hemsworth returning. So that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen. We did it. Thank you so much for tuning in to this special Comic-Con edition of Am I on the Air? I Like Friends. Or I Need Friends, sorry. Season 13 is rocking and rolling. Season 13, Episode 3, I Need Friends. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Of course, remember, our official webpage is amiontheair.com. And that's where you can go listen to the shows, to the Am I Still on the Airs. If you haven't listened to the Am I Still on the Air called Rock Rolls, check that one out. It's a full, really cool little half-hour kind of episode that I do just on the Dwayne The Rock Johnson's career in film. And it's pretty awesome, man. With as much stuff as he's got going on, it deserved its own episode. So check that out. Am I Still on the Air? You can also look at movie reviews, watch trailers, lots of stuff on there for you to check out. So definitely look at box office, look at releases, all the stuff that we talk about on the show. It's right there in one place, amiontheair.com. Watch all those awesome Comic-Con trailers right in one spot, amiontheair.com. Click on the trailers tab. You can follow us on Twitter at amiontheair. You can follow me on Twitter at dxdonmega. And, of course, you can subscribe to us on iTunes. Please leave a comment, rate us. It really, really helps. I haven't been seeing too much. I see activity going down on iTunes, but I don't see people leaving reviews and giving some star reviews. It would really, really help me out. On top of that, we are available, of course, on reddragonsradio.com. Follow on Twitter at Red Dragons Radio, so you always know what's going down. Like Red Dragons Assemble, go listen to that. We are, of course, available on the go through Google Music Play, Spreaker, Stitcher, TuneIn, YouTube, youtube.com/amiontheair. Follow us on Instagram. We were posting up some really cool posters and pictures over the weekend for Comic-Con, so you definitely want to follow our feed on Instagram. Just search Am I on the Air. I think that's about it. So I appreciate you tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the show, and we'll catch you on the next exciting new episode of Am I on the Air? Peace!
Bye, Daddy. Red Dragons! Red Dragons!